You know, I've got a question for you, especially if you're younger. Can you afford to pay rent now? Do you have to live with roommates? Can you afford to buy a house? If not, why aren't you asking people about these questions? Because they're important. First, let's bring this in here real quick so you know where to find me. My name's Virgil Beersful. I'm running for United States Senate to replace Senator Cornyn. And I'm running based on these questions. Now, here's my thought for you. Here's my question. Would you rather a hamburger and fries cost $30 and you can't afford it? Or you can afford it? Or a hamburger and fries cost $1 and you can't afford it? That basically is the option that you are given when companies send jobs overseas or import non-immigrant workers on visas like the H-1B to take your job. Problem is, you aren't being given this choice. They're doing it to you. And they're leaving you with rent and mortgages that cost more than you make and no way to make more. I mean, you can't work but so many hours a week. If you're in Texas and you vote for Senator Cornyn or Attorney General Paxton, these are the choices you'll be left. They're not good choices, are they? Nothing about it's good. Now, in a series of these videos, I'm going to try and explain how we got here. But first, I want you to think about where you're at. There's an upcoming election, and I'm not a politician. Do I look like a politician? I'm just an old Navy veteran, just like all the rest of you are going to end up when you get to be my age. But I'm a citizen. And I'm tired of seeing these bastards sending our jobs overseas and importing workers to take the jobs that we desperately need so that we can afford to pay rent and have a house over our hand, buy some land, build you an off-grid place, build you a little shack to live in, whatever, so that you don't have to pay rent or mortgage. It's not an easy deal, folks. And if we do nothing, either Cornyn or Paxton will win, and you'll be left with these choices for another 6 more years. Isn't it time we put somebody in there that's going to stand up for you and demand answers for you and go in front of the media and say, hey, what about our Americans? That plant that got raided in Georgia today were by Hyundai, 400 something workers or whatever it was. That could have been 400 Americans working there legally, making good wages, having money left over when quitting time comes to go home, play with their wife and kids, or go out for happy hour, or whatever the hell they want to do. That could be you. But instead, it was 400 people from another country taking the jobs, that good paying jobs that you desperately need. If you're okay with that, then you might as well turn this shit off and don't even listen to me. If you're not okay with it, let me know in the comments. Here's how you can reach me. Virgil Beersful at vbsenate.com. I'm there. I'll answer you. I've been asking Ken Paxton for a long time about some questions he refuses to answer. And he won't answer them unless I get enough people behind me demanding the same answers to the same questions. You just think about it. Anyway, I'm going to keep this short. We're going to do more and more of these, and we're going to find a way to get the word out. Because I want to be able to see you afford to be able to pay rent without struggling. To be able to buy a house if that's what you want. To be able to buy your kids some shoes. Whatever it takes, I want to be able to see you do it. Thank you.